But February has kind of like the biggest deal character that has been announced. I know we've already seen the Lucilius gameplay trailer. That one's kind of been making its rounds. But the big character that's happening is actually the one in February, which we're going to be checking out here. And that is, of course, someone who has made it as a guest character in another fighting game franchise already. And that is, of course, we got Nier Automata's home, 2B, coming to Granblue, who was not kind of like in my bingo card for guest characters to show up. I don't know who would have had her, but yeah, it's legit. When I saw the trailer, I was like, oh, this is gonna be an amazing mod. Like at first, when I saw screenshots, I was like, wow, this mod is so good. It looks really good. Then I saw the trailer, and as soon as I saw the intro, I was like, that's custom. That's new. That's real. She's real.
I was watching TNS yesterday, and they were like, oh snap, I think 2B just dropped in Granblue, and we're like, wait, what? And I was like, wait, what? Everybody in the crowd in the chat's like, wait, what? And
exactly. Even if you saw the actual reveal trailer during the production for Fan Fest, it was nothing but question marks and exclamation points. It was all in Japanese, and all I saw was just Japanese symbols, question marks, exclamation point, and that went on for quite some time. The thing is, she'll be coming late February.
I was at my friend's house, stepped away, and I was like, we were playing Granblue as it was coming out, like as the trailers dropped. So we're playing, I stepped away and I was watching TNS real quick, and I saw that, and I'm like, I text my friend, I'm like, dude, just go play the trailer right now. What trailer? And I sent it to him. He's like, what are you talking about? He's like, oh, snap. And we just played it on the TV, and it was like, yeah, that happened. And we were watching Lucilius gameplay and all of that and playing throughout the game. So this game is getting mad love right now. Like, this is the hot thing. It's I don't want to say it's as hot as Guilty Gear was when it dropped, but it's definitely the feel of this is the conversation we're going to get back to coming later on today. It's like, I'll leave the teasing for that. I'll wait to the neutral talk.
Yeah, we'll get to neutral ground before we talk about that. But I mean, it's so interesting to see this character actually make a cross into another fighting game, because previously she was in Soul Calibur, right? The latest iteration on Soul Calibur 6. She was in there, and she was actually competitively viable in that one game. I remember when she dropped, and at least for a while, we were seeing her in top 8s and such. She was making her way. So just looking at the gameplay. And Geralt from the rip was just killing it. And it wasn't even enough for them to just give us like the intro and just be like, here you go, that's it. Like, oh my God, that's crazy. They actually are giving us gameplay too. So like they just letting us eat. They're just letting us eat. They really were cooking for quite some time. And it feels like they just couldn't wait for Fan Fest to just start dropping the bombs on all of us as to all this that's going down. So 2B coming out in February, as well as bringing some actual costumes as well. There's some bonus DLC costumes where you can actually dress Gran or Jita in, I guess, a 9S or 2B outfit. You know what? A part of me was kind of like, hey, maybe they could break the mold a little bit, bring A2 on. 2B is great. Remember, a lot of people jumped on, Nier and Automata, like, I don't know if a lot of people can like pinpoint it as to when the popularity blew up with that character. I remember more specifically when you saw it was either a rain or a sewer sequence where you just see her walking, and Bayonetta could have had 1,000 man hours working on sculpting her ass, as supposedly reported. That's what they did. But 2B, I remember the footage when that one came out. I was like, yeah, this is a quality game. You went for the 2B, but then you actually stayed for the story. That's the funny thing.